Just putting those two names together can jumpstart a host of feelings and memories through Tuscaloosa and Baton Rouge. Moments of frustration, disbelief, and jubilation due to the battles that these two have had. From national championship games to season derailments, this rivalry has had it all, and we've got even more for you today. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Looking for blockers. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Tigers offense will take the first swing of the game. And a lot of thrillers in the history of this series, but last year wasn't one as the Tide rolled easily.
It was a beatdown, and it was replayed over and over on the TVs all throughout the facility. LSU, Jesse, had a year to think on that.
They sure did, and that Crimson Tide blowout was big on the recruiting trail, too. These are two programs that are consistently competing for the same five-star athletes across the board. That's a big reason why this game means so much.
To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. To the air on first down. Using the quick game. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He'll set up to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. A strike downfield. Knocked down for the tackle. The Tide crowd roaring noise down onto Saban Field on third down. Wants to keep it in the air. Right on the money. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Bunch formation for these receivers. He'll try it again. Got the first down and still on his feet. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physical. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick of people in Louisiana. Everybody wants to come there, and you can tell they always find great talent, and they're always able to run the football.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
LSU lining up first and goal. Looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Got his man quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got it. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And here's the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Alabama's offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Boots, his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Clicking to fire. Got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. And wings it incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Good timing on the quick out. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
That's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
The Tigers are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. He's loose down the left side. He's at the touchdown tie. The defense putting points on the board.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. From the gun on third down. Complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. It's caught. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back has it. And the runner is down, and so is the flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Pulls it in. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly. They've had receivers winning Heisman trophies, like so many game breakers on the outside that make big plays in this offense.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Off the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. He'll do it himself. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. And the D deny them on second and goal. Powers forward. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on third and goal from the 2? Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Now up by 7 points here in the second. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. North Carolina went on the road and just dominated, and that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Tar Heels ever do that?
Off the play fake on first down. He lets one fly deep.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Turning it on! And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quick strike complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a first and goal? From the gun. Still on his feet. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. Off play action. Soft spot in the middle. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Gets it out fast. No chance to run, but still a good gain. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on 3rd down. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to go up top on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. When you play in a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Haynes, the Marcel Dariuses when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's taking the shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got his man. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw it. There's the pressure. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. He'll take a deep shot here. Touchdown, Alabama! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got an open man. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a shot. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Snagged out of the air. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Fires to the right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Got his man. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. It's complete to the right. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Going for it all. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic, guys that get after the quarterback, LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He makes the grab. Breaks into the open. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field.
And a big gain on the play. Now, a fourth down.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. They'll run play action. Going downfield for the big play. Makes the grab on the big throw. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Tigers! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Illinois came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Champaign had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but it certainly could have been worse. I iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll do it himself. Gets away from one. He's got space. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Illegal touchdown.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. So now it's second and long. Now the play fake. He'll take the deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now they take the lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go with a quick touch pass. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Wants to throw again. Grabs it in the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Off the RPO, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on second down. They'll try it over the left side. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. The give to the back. Inside the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Finds his man down the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his back in the middle. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They're going to run it. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. He'll keep it himself. Moving toward the end zone, and the ball is free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise, and the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover in the backfield.
They are backed up, defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. From the gun, running back gets to give. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. On the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. To throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Quick handoff. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. He'll sneak it. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Oh, what a cut! Touchdown, Tigers! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Slithers into space.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Just going to keep it after the snap.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
When linebackers blitz, not only do they have to be able to beat offensive linemen, but they're going to have to beat running backs and tight ends. You've got to have moves in your repertoire, and that linebacker showed that there.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man down. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Back open in the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Turning it on. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Quickly complete. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Quick release on the RPO. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
LSU lining up 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Florida State. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Using the quick game. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes a catch, 1st down, and maybe a lot more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Now from inside the red zone. The throw to the outside is complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gonna look downfield again. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. He couldn't quite get loose on that return. He'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And you know what? You kind of deserve that. Late in the game where you could run the clock out, still throwing the football all over the yard. Now this game, it's a long shot. Just gave him a little bit of hope.
Here comes that Alabama offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Makes the catch. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. The Crimson Tide need just a few inches here on 3rd down.
Timeout, Alabama.
They'll try to get it through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Nestled just inside that right upright. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. You've been very dependable for this squad.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, a lot of goals to get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.